You guys want to know how you're able to tell when a movie is actually a good movie or not? All you got to do is look at the headlines, look at the articles that are being written, and if you see a massive amounts of articles that look like this from Gizmodo with headlines, they say The Little Mermaid gets review bombed so hard, then you already know that the movie is trash because they have these headlines ready to go the moment a movie is not deemed successful. They want to use the excuse about it being review bombed because it's a shield against criticism for how bad the movie actually is. And they only do this with bad movies. They especially do it with black-led movies, and that's why they hire the way that they hire, because they know that they are going to be able to use this excuse the moment people realize the movie is absolutely god-awful. So we're going to get into this article, guys, talking about The Little Mermaid, but of course, before we do, guys, we have a goal this month. We're officially in Pride Month, and I made a bet with Ryan Roger Athley that we can reach 30,000 subscribers before the end of the month, and if we do, he has to make an update video for me. So please, guys, do the best you can. Consider giving this video a like to push us out into the YouTube algorithm, and consider subscribing so we can reach our goal. So it says several review sites have been hit with unusual voting activity. Oh, unusual voting activity. Driven by bots. Oh, yeah, sure. And an online smear campaign for casting Halle Bailey as Ariel. My God, look at the, this is like running defense in football, right? It's like they are literally running defense right now. It says, whatever you might actually think about the film, which clearly doesn't matter to review websites because they're trying to hide what people actually think about the film, The Little Mermaid has been the target of a mass of racist online vitriol over the decision to headline Halle Bailey as the human-thirsting mermaid Ariel. Review aggregating sites like IMDb are now trying to dampen their impact of one-star user reviews by weighting those grades. Now, right off the bat, if you are trying to change what a one-star review actually does to your system, you are no longer a review website. You are filtering reviews. You are trying to hide the truth, honestly, and you're trying to make it seem as if a movie is doing better than it actually is. Those one-star reviews, a lot of the one-star reviews, and I've shown this on my live streams every day at 8 p.m. Eastern, so come check it out. I'd love to see you there. If you look at those one-star reviews, a lot of them are paragraphs long. People that actually have real gripes with the film that actually went and saw it, where they break down every issue little by little, but they have no problems letting the 10 out of 10 two-word reviews go through. Stunning and brave, fantastic, super amazing, awesome, very neat. They love letting those 10 out of 10 reviews go through because clearly those are real people according to IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes. But the moment you get a paragraph plus long one-star review, you want to say, oh no, this is review bombing. We need to filter this. We need to weigh it as a 3-star or a 4-star. That's what they're doing. That is what they're doing. These websites are bought and paid for. This is something that we've known for a very, very long time. IMDb, I believe, is owned by Amazon. Rotten Tomatoes has been in the pocket of Disney for a very long time. So there's no reason to take any of this seriously. They have lost all validity in their reviews. And honestly, I really want to come out with my own review website. I think that's a future thing I really want to explore. But as of right now, obviously, I can't do that. But still, it's just ridiculous, man, what these websites are doing and trying to get away with. And the only people they're getting away with it on is normies. That's it. It's the only people they're getting away with it on. And people who have a personal stake in the success of this movie, aka black liberals, white liberals, they have a massive stake in the success of this movie. But this movie is bombing left and right. It says the Disney live-action remake saw a wide release on May 26th, and since then, it's received over 32,000 ratings on IMDb, where it currently sits at a 7 out of 10. Fake news. Out of those, more than 13,000 gave the flick a 1-star. A small notice at the top of the ratings page reads, our rating mechanism has detected unusual voting activity on this title. To preserve the reliability of our rating system, an alternate weighting calculation has been applied. Essentially, fake news. They're trying to make it seem like the movie is doing better than it actually is. A 7 out of 10 is not where this movie falls. This movie falls average at best, 50%, 45, 55, around there. That's where this movie is supposed to fall. And if you look at the actual real reviews without the weighted, calculated system, you'll realize that the movie actually does fall, both on Rotten Tomatoes and on IMDb. It falls at around a halfway point. It falls at about 50%. That's where this movie needs to be. It's average. It's an average movie. There's nothing wrong in saying that the movie's average, but you need it to be in 7 out of 10, an 8 out of 10, a 9 out of 10, or in Rotten Tomatoes' case, you're freezing the audience score at 95%. It's bullshit. You need this movie to be successful because there is a black lead in the movie, and you need to push the narrative that the moment you put a black lead who finally gets to see themselves as a fish, that movie is automatically going to be successful, and every black person in America is going to go out and support this movie and the ideology behind it. No, that is not true. There is tons of black people that are in those comments. There's a ton of black people that are in those one-star reviews saying that this is nonsense and you need to stop, and you're silencing their voices to push the voices of shills and actual bots. You're saying the one-star reviews are bots. I guarantee you the 10 out of 10 reviews are bots. It says, according to IMDb's FAQ, the site publishes weighted vote averages and notifies that when unusual voting activity is detected, an alternate weighting system calculation may be applied in order to preserve the reliability of our system. The site does not say what kind of mechanism it uses to rate the movies. Plain and simple, if you do one-star reviews, it's going to count it as like I would say probably a 7 out of 10. It would count it as a 7 out of 10 if you do a one-star review. I almost guarantee you. Actually, if you do anything under 5, it's probably going to count as a 7 out of 10. These movies all end up with the same scores whenever the ideology is the same. And it really is quite sad to see that every single time movies like this come out, there has to be this push for just falsifying what the actual reviews showcase and what people are actually trying to say about it. It says Gizmodo reached out to IMDb for comment, but we did not immediately hear back. Yeah, I'm not surprised. IMDb has posted this notice in the past for online film vote stuffing, such as with the Bollywood film The Kashmir Files, which released in March. In that case, the film was garnering a heap of positive reviews, and the mean user rating was weighted lower. Director Vivek Agnihotri complained that the site's review manipulation was unusual and unethical, because it is. It is highly unusual, and it is highly unethical, and the whole point of a review site is to let people speak freely. The moment you start filtering reviews, the moment you start changing what someone's one-star review means, you are no longer a legitimate review website. You are a shill media website, which we already knew you were, but thankfully you have now come out and proven that, so hopefully when people see videos like this, they get to know the truth about what these websites do. Rotten Tomatoes, IMDb, they are bought and paid for. They are shill media websites. They are not actual review websites that you can use confidently. They are lying. Other review sites have been hit with mass waves of anti-Little Mermaid sentiment. Deadline reported that the IMDb notice appears on the US, Canadian, UK, Brazil, and Mexican versions of the site. The campaign is likely driven by bots. A UK-based gossip columnist, Rob Shutter, told Fox 5 there's a rash of negative The Little Mermaid reviews specifically targeting European sites. It is not fueled by bots, ladies and gentlemen. It is so obviously clear that the one-star reviews are actual real people who have a gripe with this movie, who maybe have seen the movie or have not. It all depends, but most of them have actually seen the movie, and you can verify that based off what they actually say in their one-star review. The problem is that you don't even let people read the one-star reviews to even verify what I'm saying, which is insane. They have to go and look for it, and that's why I consider you to be a show media website if you are filtering these reviews to the point where people have to actively go look for the real reviews instead of just having the real reviews on the front of the website right away. The German site Movie Pilot showed The Little Mermaid sitting at a 7 out of 10, though that since has increased to 5 out of 10 over the weekend. Reddit users on the R Box Office subreddit noticed the French site Allociné also put out a statement similar to IMDb's. It's all, listen ladies and gentlemen, it's all bought and paid for. Again, Gizmodo is a show media website as well. They're going to talk about how episode 3 of The Last of Us were review bombed because of a gay couple, blah, 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 even though people had genuine gripes about what was going on in the TV series, and ultimately, at the end of the day, they don't care. They don't care. They know their narrative is going to get out there. They know that they're going to get away with it. But they fear videos like this. They fear the bigot army. They fear people who know about the truth behind their little rating system over here with their alternate weighting calculation. And the more we talk about it, we need to be relentless, ladies and gentlemen. We need to be absolutely relentless this month, especially with our coverage. And I guarantee you, I will not stop. 3 videos a day, every single day. Look forward to it. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. And if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.